Marco, can you guys hear me now? There we go. All right. Some of you who, yeah, some of you already heard. I posted in Discord that my soon to be ex wife decided to try to open up accounts at the sum of $2,500 in my name. Somehow she's ordering things and getting packages in my name, and I'm not even in that state. Okay. Like I don't even know what's being delivered. I just got a call from somebody very close to the situation. I know they're not listening because they got me blocked everywhere, so I'm not worried. And if they were, yeah, like this whole topic was going to be about insomnia, so I have to edit out. Yeah, yeah. This topic was gonna. I don't even think right now. I don't even think I can talk insomnia. I can't even think straight. I almost did not come live when I found all this out. Yeah, we're legally separated. Yes, Rhoda Hayden. The courts know we are legally separated. I'm just lost. Like I have to call the courts tomorrow. If it wasn't for the fact, you know, somebody knowing I've been done dirty by this individual, they wouldn't have called me. Well, I'll try. I'll try to talk insomnia. I'll try. It's difficult. No, that's expensive. Soul shine for Jesus. Soul shine. That 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 is expensive. Sweet and sleuthy. I'm gonna have to do that. Yep. So stress. So the situation that I'm going through right now can inhibit you falling asleep because of stress. Stress is highly connected to not being able to sleep. Insomnia. I want to pull whatever hair I have left in my head, and it's not much right here. All right. All right. So we're gonna continue on with insomnia. So, okay, thank you. Okay, I will talk insomnia tomorrow. I will, because I can't even focus right now. I can't even focus. Hmm. You know how, like, I'm doing everything I can to try to rebuild my credit for certain things. And you get so sweet and sleuthy. I am legally separated, and my ex is trying to open up accounts in my name. One account was valued at 2,500 bucks. Okay, and if it wasn't for a certain person informing me, it would have happened already. I had to call this organization to cancel it. I'm like, I never called. I never set up this account. It's not me. Like, how are you letting people's now I have to go through Credit Karma or and do that right now. Okay, I'll do that. I didn't say credit card. I said credit account. Like one of the accounts was called MDG. Let me go to it. So MDG is a brings leading consumer finance programs. You get up to $3,000 in credit to shop with us. Low minimum payments to fit your budget. Pay over time with flexible payment plans. Get pre-qualified for the best rate for you. And you could buy game systems and stuff like that, furniture, appliances, consoles, laptops. You could buy it all. Okay. And the thing is I never applied at all. And the thing is it would have affected my credit. Just people like I don't understand. She chose the path she chose in life over our marriage. We have been legally separated for 6 years. I've been, a couple like 3 or 4 years ago, like think 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, I tried to work things out with her, and it didn't work out. So I'm just, yeah, Rosalind. I called them. I disputed it. They canceled my account. It was in pre-authorization mode, so it wasn't successful. So it wasn't able to go through. So they canceled my account. I need to find an attorney that can write a scary letter. I know the address. I know the address. I didn't know where she lived before, but I know where she lives now. So I'm going to open up the panel. Sweet and Sleuthy, Alibi, any of you guys want to come up? I need some info. I need Rosalind. I need some info. I'm not going to be on long because this is a stressful situation. Very stressful situation. Yeah.
Hey there. I am really sorry you're going through this shit. It's just, oh my God, it makes me so angry for you.
You know, I just got a phone call not too long ago. Like I was doing good. I mean, like I had a whole topic, had everything planned out, you know, and then I get this phone call, and it's a good thing that the can't take the call. Why people want to call me when I'm live and they know I go live at 7 p.m.
Because they care. If it's a number you recognize.
Yeah.
Silence. Good thinking. Breathing slower, calmly. That's kind of like my motto. Just breathe. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold in the anger. I know it hit you out of the blue, and that freaking sucks.
Yeah, everything was going good. You know, I'm cooking dinner. I'm like, you know, I got a little bit of time before the live. I'm gonna eat, relax, you know, get everything situated. I had like all these tabs opened. We were gonna go through and talk about because I deal with insomnia every day.
Me too.
And we were just gonna talk about it, and I was gonna share my story of insomnia, and then I was gonna open up the panel for people to come up and share their story of insomnia.
Yeah, but this takes precedence. This takes precedence. This is much more important because, you know, Some people
whatever.
just suck. Soul Shine for Jesus Christ says identity theft. She went through it with her ex. It was a mess. Yeah. David says, I think you can write a scary letter, but be careful because it can all end up
I
in court.
have evidence. I have evidence from this individual, you know, using my info
Right.
to try to purchase things. In
But
my
it
name.
hasn't gone through yet, right?
No, because
Nothing's gone through.
I called them
Good.
and I asked them, I said, how do you let somebody set up an account without my
Without
permission?
verifying. Right. Hi, April.
They said that there was an account set up, but it was it hadn't been gone through.
Well, that's good. Is it? But that's the only one right now?
That I know of.
Okay. So if you have any credit cards, and I don't know that you do, but hear me out. If you do, there are credit report places you can see your credit score and who's hit your account for checking, for a credit check. If you don't have credit cards, then you actually have to go to the 3 main credit reporting. God, and my brain fart. Equifax is one, TransUnion is another. Guys, help me out with the third one. And the thing is, you can find this information on the internet. TransUnion, Equifax, and oh, come on, guys. Chat, you guys know what the third one is? 3 top ones? Totally out of my head. But you can find the information online, contact them. You may have to use God, brain fart. Guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, contact them and see how to get your credit report from them because it should be free.
Yep.
Sweet and Sleuthy says she used Credit Karma to help monitor her stuff.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, because that can sometimes cost a bit. I don't know. I have particular credit cards that give me free credit check info. So I can tell when anything's hit or somebody's done a question. An inquiry is what it's called. It's an inquiry on my credit. So yeah, because with my last name, it could be, it's like Smith or Jones out here. So it could be anybody. And so far, I've only had two issues that someone else had mistakenly, somehow it ended up with my name, but the social security number was different. So I was free, but yeah, you can do that. And if you need to save this for another day or come into Discord and talk, I'm just saying. Experian, yes, thank you. Soul Shine for Jesus Christ. Experian, TransUnion, and oh God, now I can't do Equifax. Oh, jeez. Somebody write all 3. Let's see. Thank you, Soul Shine. So it's Experian. Is it TransUnion? Oh my God. Equinox?
No, it's Experian.
Experian is one.
Equifax and TransUnion.
Equifax. Okay.
All right, we're
There
about
we
to
go.
find out.
Thank you, guys.
We are about to find out if anybody has been using my info, if she's been using my info recently.
Look at you researching. This is awesome. This is awesome. While you're doing that, do I have your permission to boost my channel?
Yeah, go right ahead. Post your link in chat.
So it's still Rosa Lang. YouTube, just search Rosa Lang. And let me see if I can find it. Oh, jeez. But the name of the channel is changing to Dose of Rose because I wanted to redo things and start out a little bit more fresh. So let's see if I can find that. So far, if I just search ROSALENG, and it comes up right there. I'm in the process of re-releasing some of my previous lives, but I'm going through to make sure that I don't have people in it that are no longer favorable to me. So because I don't want it coming back on me that you still have my picture up there, get that, whatever. Jeez. So so if any of you would like to go and check out, I will be uploading. I'm editing like 2 or 3 videos a day, and it takes a minute. So I'm learning how to edit. And I've got just a welcome one up there now, and just maybe uh, I went through 3, and I think I released 1, but they're back from 2019, 2020. It was like just before COVID. Thank you, Sweet and Sleuthy. Actually, my ASMR voice is down here, but it'll put you to sleep. And so, and or give you tinglies on the back of your neck, and that's not always a good thing. But in my early videos, I really spoke slowly and clearly because my intent was for my hearing impaired son to be able to hear them and listen to them. Eddie Marina wants to come up, but he's in the middle of research, so give him a minute, Marina. But the previous videos, the ones that I'm re-releasing, I spoke kind of slow and measured so that my special needs son would be able to listen and hear my words. But I got so bored. People were, saying, "My God, you talk so slowly." I made them that way, so if you listen to them at 2x, my God, it's still understandable. So do what you will.
I know what that is.
See what I could do.
So
Hi,
far,
Michelle. He's
nothing.
checking the 3 credit unions. Go ahead, Eddie. I'm sorry.
So far, nothing.
Well,
She
that's good.
hasn't taken anything out, tried to do anything else. So far, nothing.
Well, I would definitely encourage you to alert your bank and any financial institution that you may use
Yep.
to be aware of that. So, Ro, my God, it's good to see you.
What's up?
Hey, Marina. Thank you,
Oh,
Silent.
I got row, and then hey, Maria.
Yeah, see, I don't love or hate you, but I will tolerate you and be civil.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Well,
right?
I was here to talk to the big man about stuff from a
And I'll just shut up. You go ahead.
law enforcement side of things. Document everything. It doesn't matter if it's in a notepad in your handwriting. Document everything. I know on the stream you can't talk about who told you, but who talked to you to tell you it was happening, the guy's name at the company that you called to have it shut down. Like, document every detail, timestamp everything you can. So if and when it does go to court, because it can, you can go into court and say, here's a log of everything since the minute I was done. And a judge will look at that. And this is something that a lot of people don't realize. It's all civil, usually. It's not necessarily criminal that matters. Because you can't get crap out of criminal. Out of civil, you can get crap. So when you go there, the regular rules don't apply. And if a judge sees that you've been diligent and log those things often in different ink or pencil, he'll look at that as more of evidence than the crazy bitch, sorry for the language, that's sitting there going, oh, well, I didn't do that. He did this. That's nothing to a judge. Documentation that you have made is absolutely critical. A lot of people don't know that when they're in a legal situation. I mean, yeah, you can use apps. You can record the phone calls
Now,
depending
now
on
my
what state you're in.
the wild thing is we have been legally separated for 6 years now,
Right.
and she still has possession of my social security number.
Right.
You
So
know you can have that changed.
I can.
It takes a minute. It takes a minute, but you can contact the Social Security Administration and get that changed. Ro,
yeah,
you're rolling your eyes. I mean,
f-
it's possible,
I
okay?
it's
feel like that
extremely
shouldn't.
hard.
Yeah, and I feel like that shouldn't even be a freaking issue. It's just
No, it shouldn't, but
Well,
in worst case scenario.
whether it should
Right.
or shouldn't doesn't matter. Like I've seen quite literally people that think they're doing what's deserved to them because they feel entitled. They know their ex's social security number and where they work or whatever, all this kind of stuff, and they'll have their current boyfriend call in with all the information that she has, mother's maiden name, all this kind of stuff, and he'll pretend to be you. And companies will be like, all right, and they'll take credit cards over the phone or start, delivery accounts. They'll even sign it, and they don't have anything to. They often don't think about seeing a driver's license, especially if it's a shitty place that is just looking to make a $1,000, $2,000 sale. They're not. They don't have that mindset. My boyfriend told me to go up here and do this, or my husband in this case told me to come up here and do this. He won't trust me with the card though, so he's going to call it in.
So
Stuff
they were
like that.
saying they were asking like if it could be a mistake, but Eddie, please correct me if I'm wrong. I thought your or the separated spouse is a former user or alcoholic, one or the other. And then also that I would think that you would kind of know that it wouldn't. Basically they said that it could be a mistake. But I feel like you would know if it was. I'm not trying to put anyone I'm just
Oh, it's
trying to
not a
clear that up.
mistake. You don't go
Yeah.
online and apply for an account by mistake
Yeah.
with my
Oh,
info.
I accidentally put
didn't
in
think so.
his name and his social security. Oh, it was a mistake. No, you crackhead. Judge would laugh that out of the court, man. I mean, I've sat in so many courts because I've had to serve these papers before, right?
Ro, you could take a negative situation that I'm stressed out and going through, and some of the way you say things can actually put a smile on my face because
Right?
I've wanted to jump out my window for the past 30 minutes, 45
Well,
minutes.
don't do that. We don't need earthquakes in New Hampshire.
He's the best.
Well, I got lucky and it was pre-approval. Like the thing is I could have got an account. I could have got an account. Okay. Because
Uh-oh. I locked up.
and I'm freezing up.
Yeah,
It
you
was
are
that it
freezing.
wasn't you.
There
Ro.
you go.
I got to close some windows. I got too many windows open.
I don't think the windows affect your internet. Just saying. Oh, you mean the windows in the computer? Never mind. I was like,
Yeah.
you're just talking about jumping out a window and he needs to go close it. And the reason I can make you laugh, Eddie, is because, and the reason I don't come on that often, because it is called All Things Serious, and I take no things serious. So there you go. I can make a joke out of anything. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But-
later on, I'm gonna get my ass kicked in some cribbage by my neighbor.
Oh, that's why Ro used to come on and like the ending part that you
Yes,
don't really do
yes.
for it.
Well, I haven't
But,
been on in a while because I mean Eddie's hasn't popped on. He's had enough
Yeah.
people, so I always say I'm just a DM away. But
Oh.
the real critical part of this is yes, document it, get ahead of
Yes.
it, because I have testified and on people's behavior, and because I've served papers for this very same thing, gone to the young ladies or and a couple young men's houses, served these papers saying, hey, you're going to have to be in court now, on the week of blah, blah, blah. And sometimes it leads to me walking into them doing illegal stuff, and you have to take them, put nice, pretty bracelets on them. And take him to rather secure hotel. And when you go to testify, you hear these cases and you're just like, Jesus Christ, really? I mean, you had your new boyfriend pretend to be your ex-husband, and you started all this stuff you didn't intend to pay. I mean, there's one lady even bought a whole car. And in Missouri, it's a little bit different. When you're married, you are Mrs. Eddie Giant Man. So you can actually start a credit account and sign Eddie Giant Man on the thing, and it's legally binding to Eddie. Unless you are legally separated. Yeah, because as a wife in this state, you are still Mrs. whatever. And all you got to do is not put the Mrs. on there, and it's still legally binding, and it's binding to the husband. And that's why here especially you have to be separated on paper as soon as possible.
There was a point way back when, in the olden days, when anyone could just take a credit card, whether it was mine, his, or whatever, and sign Mrs. name on card and get away with it.
Yep.
And it was, I'm not proud of this. I know friends that did it, not me, mind you. But, and it was, and they changed those laws. I mean, I'm glad my friends stopped that before it got too far.
Well, it's a state by state thing.
Right. And that was East Coast stuff.
So this is somebody that knows the situation personally.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Thank you for, what's crazy is this individual, I got a mohawk, right?
Do you now?
And I've known this young man a long time, and he used to play football, and I gave him a mohawk, and he's had it ever since.
Nice.
That thing makes mine look small. Makes me. Yeah, but I love that young man. He's awesome.
I didn't see what he said because he put it up there too fast. He said she
doesn't have. I'll put it up.
Oh. Okay, so on the lawyer front, divorce attorneys can be, if anybody else is not or thinking about doing it or whatever, they can be extremely expensive if you are contesting anything or there's a minor child involved. However, there are ways to get assistance for that if you can't afford them. It's not like, you get a public pretender if you get arrested, but there are assistance programs out there. Unfortunately, most of them are focused on her rights. And if you have an income over a certain amount, you can't really be involved in that program. But again, that varies state by state. But when there's a child involved, you can get a court-appointed adjudicator. Okay? And that's an attorney that is just for the child. And he doesn't care about you or her. He cares about what's best for the child. So he will file documents. Hey, she's doing this stupid shit. Hey, she's shooting up in the alley, give him hand jobs for crack. Whatever it is she does, he's going to be like, hey, this. So, I mean, whether or not it gives you custody or whether or not, anything like that, it does document that, she's a trash monkey.
I hate to take away from everything really quick, but bro, you need to be like attorney at law. You need to make a YouTube just attorney stuff.
So
my sister's an attorney. She's a trash monkey too.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you say, Ro. You said so.
Well, yeah, offering advice. He's just offering suggestions, not advice.
Yeah, those are just things that exist in the world.
Yeah,
but
certain words. I understand what he's saying is just certain words that he used.
Yeah, not on YouTube apparently.
Yeah.
It's a fudgy
You
situation.
can't say the name of substances on YouTube.
Oh, that stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Apparently, yeah.
I was thinking, like, is YouTube banning trash monkeys? What the heck?
No, but usually it's within the first 30 seconds or so. It maybe even the first minute or two, but after that they kind of move on.
Yeah, and you can't say something like so many times in a row. It's very, very effy.
Okay, I didn't know. I was just
Yeah, you're
you
good.
know.
We got your back.
Yeah. Okay, you're good then, Ro. All right. Trash
I've
monkeys
always
are
been
fine.
good. Just saying.
Trash monkeys are fine.
I gotta say that's what it said on the bathroom wall, so I believe you.
Yep, for a good time. I've had the same number for 15 years. It rings off the hook. I'm telling you.
8675309.
In the bathroom stalls, I've seen call this number for a good time. Like, no.
8675309.
But the thing is, mine are in the ladies' stall. So, I mean, that tells you something.
I thought it were men.
There's a little hole in my stall, but I don't know.
Let's not get started on what
Don't
that's
even
for.
want to go there.
I'm kidding. I'm not going to go ahead.
But no, I mean, if I didn't catch you later in Discord or anything, I was going to say, out of all the advice anybody can give you, and this is a good advice for life in general, document everything, even if it doesn't seem important, but anything related. And depending on your state, I'd record every phone call with the person too. But some states like mine, only one party has to be privy to it being recorded, but some of them are both.
You
have to have like audible permission. So, I mean, you got to watch that. But civil court, the laws don't apply the same way.
Sweet and Sleuthy, I will be reaching out to you. I will definitely be reaching out to you. So, yes.
That's why she winked Winky.
Yes.
Yeah. My sister's one, and oh my God. I just can't believe I'm related to her sometimes because
Heartless?
the way she thinks.
Excuse me, diligent?
No. Like, yeah, she can prep paperwork and file stuff and, you know, do that speech that you can't understand because it sounds like, you know, she's saying 17,000 things to make that when one sentence would work. But outside of that, she can't change a tire. She has to read an instruction manual to figure out how to like turn on the baby monitor. I mean,
bro, there's nothing wrong with instruction. That should be a topic for you one time, Eddie. Instruction manuals in men. I don't understand it. My boyfriend's the same way. Like, he does not like them. I love them. But whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, instruction manuals in men. We know everything in reality. But every time we put something together, there's always a bolt or a screw left behind.
Well, you don't do it right unless there's something left over.
I figure they just sent me extra bits.
It's because you bought a cheap piece of crap and it's from a foreign land, and when they translated it from metric, they got it wrong and put the wrong number of bolts in.
And the wrong size ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what two-part epoxy's for.
Sweet and Sleuthy said,
I love epoxy.
Her husband sounds right even when he's wrong.
And a part calling Road Knox epoxy. So I hate instruction manuals.
Road Knox says, I hate instructions.
I love them.
So I haven't been able to go through and say hi to everybody that has come in. We got Joy, we got Nicole, we got Rosaline, we got Marina, we got Ro the Hated, we got Sweet and Sleuthy, we got Kanye Corso, we got Alibi, we got Silence, we got Cool Gamer, we got Soulshine, we got David, April Tobin, we got. Have I missed anybody else? I don't think
Kelly B just came in the house.
Kelly B just came in. Michelle Johnson. I'm scrolling through all the names. My neighbor George.
They
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Jonathan Morrison, my nephew. Yep,
D-Boss.
What are
The
we, 40
boys?
minutes in? Yeah, okay.
Debo.
Oh, we got Rose.
Debo.
I was about to say Joseph Rose and David
Yeah, who is that?
and Nicole. You said Nicole, right?
Who are you talking about?
I was just
Oh.
being silly.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, it's her. It's her. It's her.
I was saying, she said Dose Rose. I went, yeah, who is that?
Yeah, I heard a lot of stuff about that dose of Rose. Just to,
She's wild. I got to tell you. I met her once.
I don't know,
She's
some
crazy.
15-year-old kid, like just, you know, mouthing off all the time.
all the
Eddie's,
time.
Eddie's also here. Hi, Eddie.
Yeah.
Oh my
Welcome to the
God.
chat.
And Cool
Eddie.
Gamer. I think you.
Well,
might have
actually, Eddie being here says something because
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube is not exactly necessarily a job or anything like that, but it shows a bit of professionalism in a person who, in a near like panicky situation like that,
Yeah.
you know, and still doing
Yeah.
something that
Yeah,
some
that's
people would
true.
view as a hobby or something like that. I mean, it's a common thing. I mean, I've seen people at their worst a lot because who do you call when you have a big situation where you're panicked? You know,
Ghostbusters. Sorry.
yeah.
So,
But when
Bro.
I show up and people are like doing like when you get in that mode, something bad happens. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? These things take time. There's no point into like doing something extremely bad for you in the future right now. Like you don't go off beat the dude that impersonated you or anything like that. So, you know, talking it out with friends is actually probably one of the best things you can do, in my opinion.
So Rogue Knox has to have an MRI,
Uh-oh.
but she has a small fragment of metal in her toe. So they're going to have to remove it first. That sucks.
Yeah.
Just call me Hen. How are you doing?
Oh, Miss Hen. Good to see you here.
She's hilarious.
She's a hoot.
Yes.
Her lives are amazing.
I dropped a link for you, Hen.
Or Kelly.
Or Kelly.
Or anybody, right?
Anybody can come up.
There you
Sweet
go.
and Sleuthy.
Yeah, I've said my piece, so you
Yep.
know.
DJ Rogue Knox. Thank you, Rogue, for giving me advice.
And like you know how it is. I'm always a DM away, and I have like somebody put my sleep schedule on shuffle. I had a little bit lately, so probably be up the next 20 hours if you need anything.
Ditto. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm up stupid late now too. Something got
I
turned
mean, like
around.
20 hours straight after I've been up for 6. Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
me too. I don't know what the hell is going on.
I don't know. Somebody put my sleep schedule on shuffle years ago. So, but yeah, give me a holler, Eddie.
All right, I will.
And if you need some shady shit done, let me know. I still have friends.
All right.
See, I can't say that out loud here.
All right, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. If you're
Hen,
good, I'll
you're
jump
welcome
down
to
too.
come up. Kelly B, you're a welcome to come up. I dropped the link. We do not bite. Sweet and Sleuthy. I'm just glad you
Yes.
came back around.
Yes, Kelly B. Mercury is in retrograde again, but it doesn't have to be a scary thing. It really is a time for reflection and looking at, what's gone by and what you might want to change about what's going on and things like that. So there's a lot of research that you can get into on Mercury being in retrograde.
Okay, Hen. Well, thank you for being here. You being here is a plus.
Totally.
Yeah, she's just a doll. Don't tell anybody I said that.
Yeah, and don't tell anyone how sweet she is and how kind.
Yes.
And never tell her that you love her, even if you do.
Okay. So everybody, I want to thank you guys for being here. It was much needed. Tomorrow, I will be talking about insomnia. That will be the subject of the day. And my guest host will be Marina, because she struggles with sleeping.
I certainly do. Very much so.
Yes, she has insomnia.
I got a
She
lot
doesn't know
wrong.
how to put down Mountain Dew.
That's true.
So I will yes, Joy, I will read your poem. Okay. I
Oh,
will read your poem. So Joy Joy wrote a poem and she wants me to read it to you guys. So I don't have it with me right now, but I will read it. I will read it tomorrow. That's what I'll do tomorrow or the next day. I will read it. Okay. And yes, Hen, we'll get you the sick bucket. And Soulshine, I hope you feel better. And we love you. And thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for being here, supporting me, and giving me advice on what to do and how to handle the situation. I love you guys. This is All Things Serious out. And Sweet and Sleuthy, I will be getting a hold of you. Yes.